What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to unlock the LC10 and FARA 83, which were the Season 2 Battle Pass weapons here in Season 3. This video is geared toward those free-to-play players out there in Warzone because you guys don't have access to the multiplayer in Black Ops Cold War, which typically makes these challenges a lot easier. So today I want to talk about what these challenges are and the best possible way for you guys to complete them with some tips and tricks, so that way you guys don't have to go out there and struggle forever and ever. Although I do think these challenges are going to be a little bit more difficult this time around, but don't expect it to be an easy road. I do want you guys to be able to complete them. I do want you guys to know you can complete them out there in Warzone, and we're going to go ahead and talk about what those challenges are. So in order to unlock the LC10, the challenge that we're going to have to complete, and the place you got to go to find it, go into where you edit your loadout, you scroll over to your SMGs, you go down to the LC10. The challenge is going to read, using SMGs, get 3 kills without dying in 15 different matches. So you're going to have to go on a 3 kill streak in 15 different matches in Warzone. Now, with all of the challenges, I highly recommend you guys go out there and jump into Plunder. Now, the reason I suggest Plunder, because it could give you possibly the most time to complete the challenge, and usually gives you the best possible chance to do it easily. Now, I know you guys can go out there and run this in Rebirth or Resurgence in general, but I do think that you will have the best success jumping into Plunder. So go out there, jump into Plunder. My favorite place to go over is to storage. You have a lot of places to kind of maneuver. I will say a tip that is something I haven't really given in the past because it's not something I usually do, is jump in with a couple of friends. The chances of you being able to survive longer or them being able to defend you if you guys are working together is a lot better than if you're running out there solo. Typically I do these solo and it is doable, but if you guys are looking to do it the easiest possible way, I think you guys jump into Plunder with some friends. You guys will have a good chance of being able to complete this challenge the easiest way. Now this is a little bit more frustrating because you have to do this 15 different times, but the main thing I can say is go out there and use an SMG that you're really comfortable with. You can use the Cold War MP5, the new PPSH is really good, the MAC-10 is a great option. There are a ton of good SMGs that you could be using to get this completed, and essentially get a kill, camp in a corner if you have to, do whatever it takes. For me, it was easy just going over to storage. I was able to challenge people in an easy enough manner to where I was, able to take 3 people out in a row. You do have a long amount of time in some Plunder matches to get this completed, so I don't think you will go through too many struggles along the way. But I do highly recommend going over to storage, because if you guys are struggling to find people, this could be a good place to get into a ton of engagements. I've gotten into probably 40 plus in a single match at some point, so you shouldn't have too much issue there. So let's go ahead now and jump over to the FARA 83, which is actually going to be a little bit easier of a challenge. So again, if you guys are looking to where you find this challenge, you go into where you edit your loadout, you go over to your assault rifles, you scroll down to the FARA 83, where the challenge is going to read the following. Using assault rifles, get 2 headshot kills in 15 different matches. Again, it's going to take a long time because it's going to be 15 different matches. Go out there and jump into Plunder. It doesn't matter if you have teammates or not in this one, because you only have to get 2 headshot kills, and that's not going to be extremely difficult, especially if you're out there in Plunder and you have a long time to get this completed. Now, obviously, you're going to want to aim towards the head. Typically, I don't recommend doing this because if you're aiming for headshots, you're going to be dying a lot. But the goal here is you just have to get 2 headshot kills in order to complete this challenge. Now, I don't anticipate you guys having a lot of issues with this, but one thing that is really cool, I think, is if you manage to down somebody and you take them down via a headshot while they're downed, as long as the kill feed shows you got a headshot, I do believe that the headshot will count towards your challenge. So same thing for this, jump into Plunder, go over to the storage area where you're going to be able to find a ton of engagements, and find yourself a couple of headshot kills. It shouldn't be too difficult. Use, a whole variety of assault rifles are available to make this easy. I can recommend the M4A1, the XM4. I'm using the AK-47 from Cold War, which is extremely good option. You can use the FFAR, obviously, if you really wanted to still. The Groza. There's just so many options, and a lot of these weapons are going to be good. Now, I know obviously I missed some, but it doesn't matter what you choose. As long as you're comfortable with it and you're able to get those headshots completed, that you can unlock your FARA 83, which is a extremely good weapon here in Season 3. You guys don't want to miss out on it. So now that you guys know how to complete both these challenges, I do want to give you guys a few things that will cause your challenge to possibly bug out. You guys need to kind of be careful of. Now, number 1, if you're going out there and completing these challenges, make sure that you go all the way through the matches. Do not leave under any circumstance, because that will cause your challenge to essentially bug out, and you could get all the way to completion and find out that you actually didn't get the weapon unlocked, and then in some circumstances people reset their game and it completely wipes their challenge clean. You don't want to have issues with bugs with this, so make sure you go all the way through your matches. You can obviously check your progression during the game. If you go into Plunder, you're editing your loadout in game, you can see if these challenges are counting. So, you know, you can obviously check your progression, make sure it's counting, stay through the match, and go all the way through to the end, and you shouldn't have any issues unlocking your challenges. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all tuning into today's video. Thank you guys for all the support. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.